Sip Anil, Sip Raji. Again, one more Raji. One Rajeshwari. So Sip Siva, Sip Samatma, Sip Kamal Kishore, Sip Bliss, Sip Vinayak, Sip Parvati Ama, Sip Jyoti, Sip Tina, Sip Sachin, Sip Yogini, Sip Krishna, Sip Brijesh, Sip Rekha, Sip Kishan, Sip Sarla, Sip Sukeshni, Sip Rajendra, Sip Dinesh, Sip Akula, Sip Manisha, Sip Soham, Sip Sadanand, Sip Meenakshi, Sip Girish Anand, and many more who are joining the call. I can't see you all, but welcome to the call. And so there you are, the topic of today's discussion. Why do people slip away from this amazing spiritual path? Why do people slip away from this amazing spiritual path? Who would like to speak? The spiritual, oh, so many. Aim, Harshal, Manita, Will, Lakshmi, Ashish, Jasmine, and Ashok Nichani. We have so many people already on the call. Yes, let us see who would like to explain
Shivam
in
sir.
their own words. Aim,
Shivam sir.
Shivam.
Sir, namaste. Guruji, namaste.
Sir,
Namaste.
she is my mom, sir.
Mom. Karan, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, Karan.
Sir, my question is, which is more powerful, mind, memory, or intellect?
Mind is more negative. If you are talking about negativity, mind is more negative. It's not more powerful in that sense. Intellect is discriminative, and memory is not powerful. Memory is only it is a faculty of storage. Gail.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Why I know why you're saying aim. I don't know. Harshad. Atma in Karan, I thought. Harshad.
Shivam Guruji,
Yes, Harshad.
because of right guidance and the right guru,
Okay.
and also they think they will get something.
They think they will get something. Matlab?
Yes, they have intention of some getting things as reward, back reward.
So is there no reward for the spiritual path?
No, there is a reward, but they think that we will get some pleasure, material pleasures we will get in spiritual. That's
Okay. They are expecting some material pleasure and there's no material
yes,
pleasure.
yes, sir.
Okay. That's Harshal
Okay,
giving his
sir.
view. Manita.
Good evening, one and all. So, what I believe is that once you start the spiritual journey towards, enlightenment, and various other levels, your intellect gets activated, and the SIP guides you, guides your life.
Okay. But the question is something else. Why do people slip away from this path?
Yeah, so once you start the spiritual journey, you do not the way you in your real life before the spirituality which you without the life which you were living before, you would want to get those material whatever it is immediately. But when you're in a spiritual journey, it is the path that leads you to the ultimate moksha, whatever, wherever you want to. But the journey itself is following the rules and what all the steps that you've told. If you follow those things, then only you continue to be in the same journey.
Okay, good. Thank you, Manita. Will?
I want to say two things, Shivam. Firstly,
Yes.
either you don't have a guru or you argue with the guru. One of those. Secondly, you either it's the battle between the mind and consciousness.
Good.
If you fall away from consciousness, you fall into mind. From mind, you fall into problems. So
Good. I like both your answers. Both your answers are very focused, but whether there are more answers. But what your answers you have said,
can I
if you
ask
do
one
not,
question?
yes, you can
Can I
ask.
ask one question about consciousness? Now, you've
Yes.
said, is consciousness illusion? Is it illusory, firstly, and how can you be sure that it disappears at death?
So it is not illusory because you can feel consciousness now and I can feel consciousness now. So there's no question of it being illusory. And how sure we are that it disappears as death, because that's the meaning of death. Death is absence of consciousness. That's all the meaning of death is, or nothing else. Simple.
Is consciousness permanent or impermanent?
Consciousness is impermanent in the sense that individual consciousness is impermanent. Cosmic consciousness is permanent.
Could I call it silence? Like it's because it's linked to silence. When the mind finishes.
Will, silence is something else. Silence is a term used mostly to still the mind. So when you still the mind, after you still the mind, the result is consciousness. You can't say silence is consciousness.
No. Okay. Thank you.
I hope you heard me. I hope you heard me clear. When you still the mind,
yes,
and in that state of still the mind, when you're in silence, you reach that state of consciousness. By itself, silence is not consciousness.
No. Okay.
Okay, consciousness must become awareness. Consciousness is greater than silence, but silence is the essence of becoming into that state of consciousness.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Will, Lakshmi, and Ashish. Lakshmi, other than Ashish. Yes, Lakshmi.
So the first thing is monkey mind. Monkey mind will not let us to go in the spiritual path.
Good answer. Monkey
And
mind
the
is why
second
people
thing is,
can slip away. Yes.
and the second thing is me, sir, where it will not let us to do what we want.
Me is
Ego.
again monkey mind and ego.
Ego,
Okay,
sir.
ego. Okay, good answer. But as you are talking, I'm seeing so many more answer possibilities. Thank you, Lakshmi. Ashish.
Thank you, sir.
Ashish, why do people slip away from this amazing spiritual path? We can capture all the lists today. Later we can capture, but we must not miss it. It's just like Roadblock to Enlightenment is another book.
Shivoham AiR and everybody on the call.
Yeah.
The path that we have chosen, the spiritual path, is, I don't find it difficult now, but initially it was, and it can be very alienating and lonely.
Yes.
Because maximum people are not on that path. So
Yes.
one can easily slip away. If you don't have the grace of God and Guru, you can easily go back to the old path.
Okay. What is the cause? Why
The
do
cause,
you go?
okay, acceptance in society,
Yeah.
your own needs and wants, and wanting to fit into the classic traditional way of how people live. So this can be a reason. When I want to be accepted, I just slip into that old system and not think about my karmic balance, or not be on the spiritual path. So one has to be very firm and very strong in their will, and of course with the grace of God and Guru, only one can be on this path.
So you're saying loneliness, being alienated, and also what you meant to say was wanting to be in a comfort zone will bring you, makes you slip away from it.
Yeah, and being accepted in society. If one is not strong enough and one doesn't have that good karma, one can easily go back.
Oh, karma is a big reason. The new first time giving this answer, yes, karma. Because of karma, you can slip back.
Yes, either way, either go to spirituality or slip away.
Yeah, right now, today we are talking about slipping away. So let's slip on that, okay?
Yes.
And good. Well said, Ashish. Thank you. Jasmine, Anima.
Yep, I love you all. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, tell me.
Yes, I believe it's because of attachments. It pulls people away, family, work, money. When you don't fully detach, it's always going to be a pull between spirituality and worldly things. For
Good.
example, the Zoom calls are the most important thing to me. So in the morning time, I have to detach myself from other things so that I can stay on the path of spirituality and happiness.
Very good. So, yes, what can make us slip away is attachment. Good answer. And so you see, there are so many reasons. You already have probably 6 or 7 or 8 reasons have come, and we'll get another 10 reasons for sure. Because there are so many reasons. These are not roadblocks to enlightenment, but these are people on the path of enlightenment slipping out of the path. So very interesting. Thank you, Ashok Nichani. And we have to be careful not to slip out for any of these reasons.
Shivam Sarji,
Sir Shivam.
Sarji, there are many factors, Sarji. I have about 8 or 10.
Oh, tell me.
Sarji, they are not in, most of the time, they are in the mind state. They are not in consciousness.
Yes, mind state, one.
They don't follow the guru. Proper guru they should follow. Real
Okay.
guru.
Okay, not following Guru, two.
They find it very painful.
They find it, the path is painful. I don't know why should it be painful, but I accept your point. But I don't see why spirituality should be, path of spirituality should be painful. Three.
They don't accept that life is an illusion.
And so?
And so they don't, they slip out. They think, no, this is real.
They think samsara is real, so therefore
Real.
they slip back into the real world when it actually it's for fake world.
They are not fully awakened, Sarji.
Okay. Okay. That's another reason. Because we are not awakened, we slip out. Good answer. This is a new answer.
They
Yes.
experience fear, insecurity, and past traumas.
Good. Fear of this path, fear of missing the world, insecurity of being spiritual, insecurity of losing somebody. You lose somebody meaningless maybe, but you lose insecurity of losing somebody can spoil your path of spirituality. Yes.
Sarji, they are not fully detached from samsara.
They're more attached, you said. Yes, they're not they are attached to something or somebody, and this is they're not detached from something. Two different reasons. Okay.
They don't accept and surrender.
Okay. Yeah, you've got a bundle of answers.
Bundle of factors leading.
Good. Then good answers. Okay.
Yes, Sarji.
See, the spiritual path is both amazing, fulfilling, the purpose, meaningful, the goal. Today I was speaking to an Acharya, Anirudh Acharya. You must be knowing he's famous in the internet. Acharya, Anirudh Acharya ji, Maharaj ji. And this is what he was also talking of, how people are clinging, people are attached, and people are not. He says, very few people are lucky. Very few people have the grace of God. And what we say, G. Very few people have grace of God and guidance of Guru to remain on the path. Thank you, Ashok. Rajendra.
Shobh, sir.
Sir.
Sir, first of all, I thank you, sir, and all the organizers of retreat. This was a wonderful experience, and the first and only such type in my life. And the divine atmosphere created by your good self, sir, and by all the past participants is still blooming in my being. And I think there's a complete transition to a blooming Prem Yoga. So I have really understood what is Prem Yoga, because I am missing all the people, still missing, and maybe keep on missing, which I didn't know so far. So again, thank you, sir, for this. जो आपने किया हमारे लिए, और every wonderful thing, your wonderful presence, the wonderful food, the wonderful ambience, and the wonderful people, wonderful participants. मैं आज ही
आप 2 दिन के बाद बोल रहे हैं, कहाँ गए आप 2 दिन? सब लोग
सर कल ट्रेन में शाम को था और परसों जहाज में था.
अच्छा.
ट्रेन में तो सुन रहा था, I was online, but I could not, because it was cuts and buts में था. कट रहा था रास्ते में, so I could not speak yesterday. So
Okay.
now back to the question. I am confident now that I'm not going to slip. But this is the most beautiful part of my life after coming to the call and after coming to this path. So there's no chance of me slipping, and I feel that I am surely now awakened, and you may call it also enlightened. Awakened तो हूँ, there is fully awareness. पता नहीं alignment किसको बोलूँ तो वो भी उसकी definition पूरी समझ नहीं आ रही है. ठीक है सर. Then and for other people I may have 6-7 points जो आपको सुनना होगा सर. You have to listen. 6-7 points I have.
Yes.
Sir, when a person is not not a complete, or when a person is not mumukshu in real sense, first वो ऐसे ही आया है, किसी के बहकावे में आया है इस लाइन पे, and the quest of the talash is not fully developed with a Hippocratic approach to the journey, वो slip हो सकता है, and the accumulated knowledge has not crystallized. जैसे आप बोलते हो कार्बन से डायमंड बनता है, ऐसे नहीं हुआ है उसको अभी तक. When there is less practice to live in yoga, and temptations slip him to the boga, and the consciousness is not perfectly locked into the intellect, he has not learned that. And when the caterpillar has not become fully the butterfly, जो आप almost रोज बोलते हो, when the part cleaning with samsara and it is obligation is there, still there, and sometimes it is not able to maintain the state of Sthit Pragya under the influence of mind, and get severed away from the main virtues of this enlightened path जो है, that is mind control, sense control, cravings control, surrender, and intense, above all, the intense faith in the Guru and surrender to the Guru.
Lot of good points. Yes, I agree with you. There are many reasons. So what you all see, what we're talking today, what we are saying is this path of spirituality is amazing. But sometimes we see somebody on this call slips out of this call. बहुत ऐसे कम से कम 100-200 लोग तो मैं जानता हूँ नाम से. I know with the name. I can tell you with the names. But what to do? I don't cling to anybody. I will not hold somebody and cling to them. Because the whole journey of spirituality is, it should come voluntarily. It should come naturally. I cannot drag somebody into spirituality. But good, this retreat, as you, Rajendra, you are speaking after 2 days, has made impact on many people. Thank you, Rajendra. We are making note of so many points. I'm losing track of the points, but let me see whether we have got all the list of the points. Santoshi, Bala.
Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam.
If we, your priority is more important, Guruji.
And
priority and sip on the lip. If you place sip in, I am talking about me and then I will talk about others. If you दुनियादारी भी करनी है, ये भी करना है, वो भी करना है, ये भी करना है, it won't what we say, ये नहीं possible हो सकता है, Guruji. Your priority, you, as these are your words only, Guruji. Give priority to the sip and है ना गुरुजी. और
अगर priority नहीं हो तो slip हो सकता है, journey से slip हो सकता है.
Yeah, and I am following you. Your priorities, I see my Guru कि क्या करता है वो. नहीं गुरु जितना कर सकते हैं, पर at least I am trying my best to do, Guruji. तो and सच्चा गुरु is more important. Misguided वाला या right गलत direction में लेके जाने वाला. I have seen my mom and everybody. They are all going in the wrong direction. कि इतना उन्होंने किया, but at the end कुछ भी नहीं है गुरुजी. मतलब I am observing them कि wrong direction से क्या हो सकता है गुरुजी. मतलब and I am following my guru who is right, and by using the intellect. मैं blindly भी नहीं follow करती हूँ गुरु को. I use my intellect with the power of discrimination.
Any other reason why people slip? You have given 2-3 reasons.
Yeah, because of the bhoga, attachment, giving priority to samsara, being in the mind state. Guruji, lots of reasons are there, Guruji. ये भी, वो भी, किसी का देखा देखी करके आना, वापिस जाना. All are these reasons, Guruji.
Okay, good, Bala. You're right.
Guruji,
Your thinking is
Guruji,
right.
Guruji, today 24 hours I was in consciousness. Yesterday you said na कि अभी कितना time रहती हो? Guruji, from retreat to till today, till at this moment, I'm in consciousness.
और 2 दिन देखते हैं.
गुरुजी आपसे बात करने के बाद मैं कॉन्शियसनेस में रहने वाली हूँ. Because I see your रुद्र अवतार. ओह, मैं बोलूँ नहीं बाबा.
रुद्रा अवतार. Okay, उमा नटराज. मुझे नया नाम दे दिया, रुद्रा. उमा नटराज.
Shivam Guruji, I'm not alone. God is always with me.
Very good.
According to me, unless you cling to sip, you can easily slip.
Good.
And you slip when there is no sip on your lip, and when you do not prioritize sip. And when there is no consistency in spiritual path, you can slip. So you have to be focused and consistent. Daily we have to attend the Zoom call, and then get caught in the material world or Maya. So Maya is very dangerous. You can easily slip. So we should be very careful. And when we are in the mind state, we can slip. So these are the 4 things according to me.
Very good. Very focused. So see, easily mind state you can slip. If you lose your priority, you can slip. And if sip is not on your lip, you can slip. And then you have to keep consistent. I think these are 4 points you said. Very clear. This is called clarity. So clear. Very good, Uma. Very clear. Let me hear Anand. Anand and then Rumataji and Krishna. Nitai. Anand, Rumataji, Krishna, Nitai. Anand.
Shivam Guruji.
Yes, Anand.
I think most of the points have been covered, but I will call it as point. P for priority, O for on the wrong path, I for ignorance, N for no guru, and T for tied to samsara.
Very good. P-O-I-N-T. Point. So he says point, but it's P means the priority.
Yeah. O means on the wrong path.
On the because you slip because you go into the wrong path. Okay. O I
ignorance.
I is ignorance. N is no guru.
No guru.
No guru.
T is tied to samsara.
And you're tied to samsara. Good. So that he has given us given a way, but we have to add to this point. We have to make it slipping point or something like that. What makes you slip or slip point or slipping point? We'll add more to it. But your point is your acronym is appreciated. Thank you, Rumataji. Krishna.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Boliye Mataji.
Guruji, when we are not able to live like a lotus flower, then we slip.
Okay.
आपका भजन मुझे गाना ही है. कमल का फूल जैसे झील में न डूबता, योगी भी माया में न डूबता.
The answer क्या है? Answer है you can slip if you are not in yoga. ये आपका answer है.
Yes, Guruji. Okay. And secondly, not completely metamorphosis taken place.
उसके लिए क्यों slip हो जाएगा आदमी? complete metamorphosis नहीं है. वो क्यों slip होना है?
वो सिर्फ प्रज्ञा में नहीं रह सकेगा और slip हो जाएगा.
क्यों slip होता है?
गुरुजी वही योगी योग में नहीं रहता.
योग हो गया, योग का point हो गया. But a person who is going through transition will not slip unless he is not making it a priority, unless he is clinging to something in the samsara. There must be a reason to slip. You can't slip out of this path. This path is too amazing. This path is too beautiful. This path is too fulfilling. This path is too blissful.
Guruji, due to the Maya of the world.
हाँ, माया के कारण हो सकता है. Maya, because of being caught by Maya or being caught in the Leela. Both, even Leela is possible. Good, yes. Rumataji. Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Krishna.
Shivoham, sir.
Yes, Krishna.
Sir, my first is enlightenment. Enlightenment should be your the priority. And second is your prisoner, POPPP. Your prisoners of pleasure, possession, and people. then it takes you away. At times you slip and go to, your
Any of these, either to people or to pleasure or to possession.
yeah. And mainly another thing which comes to my mind is desires due to ignorance. Still you are having some desires.
Oh, very good point. I don't think nobody has told this so clearly. Yes, desire and ignorance, which basically is MIND, misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. So, yes, good point.
And of course, no bonding with the guru. If it is discussed with the guru, I think he'll put you back in track. We have
If you hold
many
the if you hold the hand of your spiritual mentor,
Yeah.
you can't slip.
You can't slip, yes.
When will you slip? When you leave the hand.
Yes.
The moment you hold the hand, if you're holding the hand of your master, then you can't slip.
Yes, sir. And
Huh?
coming
But
to
the
call, yeah, and coming to the call, discussing with, what is your company? So our passion, everything, our interest and all doubles and multiplies coming into this, Zoom call.
And what I'm still seeing are people are still having that freshness of the retreat. Today Rajendra comes and says that we are still enjoying that nasha.
No doubt, sir. We are not even feeling itna bhi tiredness bhi nahi hai after all the hectic trip.
So people are enjoying. I'm getting a lot of feedback that people are still in that nasha. Anyway, good. That's also a good thing that we should not slip. Thank you, Krishna. We have now Nitai, Krishan, Siva, Rekha.
Pranam Guruji. I
Yes.
really don't have any new things to add. All the I
Yeah,
can
but
only say.
Yeah, you can say in your own words.
Yeah, what I think is the prior thing is that putting priority on this. Like we all got into the spiritual path later in life, and when we got into this path, there is already a whole bunch of other directions that we were tied up with. Now, slowly, people are shifting their priority towards that. But I think that transition or putting priority, highest priority on the spirituality would probably taking longer. And
But this word priority, many of you have told that when we are not giving this amazing journey a priority, we can slip out of it. If this journey is time pass, okay, I'm free,
Yeah.
let me go for the journey, then you can't make it. This is not a time pass journey. But if there's a lot of commitment, I think Uma said commitment, consistency, so priority, all these words are key. Because this journey is a very profound journey. This journey is not just a time pass. So well said, Nidai. Anything more? Otherwise, I move to Kishan. Yes, one more. Nitai wants one more point. Nitai. Unmute Nitai and then Kishan, please.
I would just like to reiterate a request was made for a Zoom retreat.
Yeah. So what we are doing is, I've already that a committee has been set for Zoom retreat.
Thank
you. We want to know when to have Zoom retreat. Point one, it may be once a month, not more than once a month. What should be the time? The duration is possibly going to be 3 hours. People have to register. All cannot attend. All those who attend have to be present, audio and video. You can't come into the retreat and go out of the retreat, Zoom retreat. So we have made certain policies to make this Zoom retreat very meaningful. So I hope you heard me, Nitai, and a committee is there, I think, in place. Our board, the AiR board is going to work on this. And maybe we have to decide, each of you should WhatsApp me on these questions. We are thinking of having it for 3 hours. Audio, video is compulsory. If somebody cannot on the video, they cannot come on the retreat. And they can't come in and go out. So it means you must be fully present, fully aware, fully present for 3 hours, just like we are in Pune. So, and we want to spend 3 hours. So let me see, and we will have registrations. How many people are wanting to register? So those of you who want to register, please send your WhatsApp to us, and we will process this retreat as soon as possible. Maybe even if I'm in Switzerland, I can do it from there for 3 hours. But let's see How many people, when, what time. Thank you, Rizai, for your remembering.
Thank you.
Keep remind. All those who want the Zoom, we are calling this the Zoom retreat. All those who want the Zoom retreat may mention on Zoom call, so we don't. It doesn't slip. This also should not slip away from us. Krishan, thank you, Rizai.
Shivam Guruji.
Haji.
According to me, if you able to kill your mind and you convert your ego in enlightened ego, then you become a yogi. And only a yogi is not slip from this path. We have
आज का
biggest
question नहीं, आज का question अलग है. We are not saying what will not let you slip on the path. We are saying what are the reasons that you will slip.
because we not convert ourselves in a yogi. We become
Correct.
bhogi. We
हाँ.
become bhogi. That's the biggest challenge for us. And we are not able to kill our mind. We are not able to set our priority. That enlightenment is only my priority. Then these things are able slip us from this path of enlightenment.
You know, it's very important, Krishan. आप तो डेली तो नहीं आते, but कभी कभी आप आते हैं. If you see, एक साल में 100 people might have slipped out of this call. Somebody comes for 15 days, 20 days, फिर slip हो जाते हैं. और जिसको मतलब नशा आता है, मजा आता है, they are on this call from 3 years, 4 years, even more than that. Some people are following for many, many years. As a
I'm
bliss is
also
the first example. हाँ, आप कितने टाइम
I'm
से?
2.5 years. And almost when I miss this call, I go on YouTube and listen.
There are a lot of people watching it on YouTube. But क्या होता है? The live session has got a different maza. The live session, the question answers, participating is a different vibration. But well said. Thank you for your point. Siva. Siva.
Shivam Guruji, I will say the first thing why people slip away from the enlightenment, the spiritual path, is that ignorance is not completely wiped out. It's
Good.
not completely wiped out because they still have, because they do not have the clarity. The clarity will not allow you to understand anything unless and until we remove our this thing and get the clarity. So half clarity. And the second thing is they think that spirituality, if we enter the spiritual path, we cannot live normal life, which is a wrong notion. And it becomes difficult for them to stop the cravings also. And fear of 3 P's, people, pleasure, missing the 3 P's, also make them very insecure. And to stay in this path, I think one must have total faith in God and intense desire to attain God and clinging to SIP. And my goal should be enlightenment. Unless and until you have this, you cannot move forward in this path. And about the guru, when you have guru, trust, obey, and do not disobey. This is
a very
also
beautiful point. Many, many beautiful points. I think one of the first point you said is they think that
not completely wiped out.
And after that, you said one more point.
People think they cannot live normal life because
so this, today I was in a flight to Delhi, Siva. I was in a flight to Delhi, and in my bag there was a book, Realization of a Yogi, that gold book. So when senior member from the one Modi company, one very senior company from the Modi company, he came and looked at the book, and he told me, "Is this book written by you?" So I said, "Yes, written by me." Humbly, I said, "Yes, sir." He said, he looked at my face and he told me, "But you are not looking like a yogi." He looked at me and told me, "You are not looking like a you are not looking like a yogi." So I smiled and I told him, "Not a yogi is not one who looks like a yogi. A yogi is one who has to be in yoga." So what you said, what is very wisely you said, Siva. Many people have wrong conceptions about this path. And because of that wrong conception also they slip out. They think it's very difficult. They think they have to leave long dadi. They think they have to renounce the world. They have to do tapasya. So many wrong wrong energies. Good, Shiva. Well said. Rekha Parwani. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rekha.
Shivoham here.
Yes, Rekha.
I have 2 points. One is when we are in this path, our purpose of our life should be only spirituality. And the second point is we cannot travel on two boats. Like we hold one hand samsara and the other hand sip. And then we say, save me, with that example you give us always.
You know what the problem is when you're not sailing in the proper boat of spirituality. Yes, if you have one leg in one boat, another leg in another boat, you can fall in between both the boats and sink in the ocean.
Yes.
But what we have taught is if both your legs are in the spiritual boat, it's not that you don't have to give up your full life. You can learn to integrate your life, but you should be very firmly bound to the spiritual path. That is very, very important. Okay, good, Rekha. Well said. Shiva and Rekha over. Lohit. Yes, Lohit.
Shivom Sip.
Yes, Lohit.
So I have 4 points.
Yes.
People may not understand what spirituality is and what they are trying to achieve through spirituality.
Okay. Ignorance. So therefore what you're saying is ignorance. Okay.
Expectation of immediate feeling of enlightenment or some immediate results. Spiritual path needs patience.
Okay.
And people seeking proof of spirituality.
Okay, good points.
And the last point is religion. If someone hold on to religion, they will definitely slip away from spiritual
very
path.
good point. New point Rohit has got. So yes, if you are holding on to religion, you can slip, and ignorance you said, and another 2 points. All very, I don't know. I thought we'll have 10, 15, 20 points, but maybe there are 30, 40 points. So I don't know how we will be able to. But it's a very beautiful topic, and topic meant for those people who don't want to slip. They must have sip on lip, and they must not slip. Thank you, Lohit.
Thank you, sir.
Brijesh. Yes, Brijesh. Brijesh, unmute Brijesh. Yes, Pranam.
Yeah, Pranam. How are you, sir?
Hi, always good. Tell me.
So
Why not putting the hand down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. One of the reasons, there are many reasons, as everybody has told. One of the reasons is the urgency to slip away. Urgency means urgently we want that enlightenment. If it is not coming, we are not able to wait, and we are not patient. That may be one of the reasons for slipping out.
Okay.
And second thing is the second thing is a little different, not slipping. What I feel is there are 2 sets of religions. One is Indian-oriented religions and non-Indian. I mean that what they say, there is some word that
Eastern,
Western, yeah. That Abrahamic religion, non-Abrahamic religions, like that. So this Hinduism and Jainism and Buddhism, these isms have that meditation and Atma, that type of studies. And so this forms 50% of the population of the world. The other 50%, like Christians and Mohammedans and Jews, I don't know. So they don't have a topic called meditation at all. So I think that that also is not a slipping. I am telling that that is one of the reason why more people have not been enlightened or not towards the spirituality. This is my...
Okay, good point. But Brijesh, you know what happened? When sometimes somebody is on this call from 3 months, suddenly after 3 months, you will see that disappear.
Yeah.
So, There are some people who come 1 day and 2 days. 1 day, 2 day people we not count. We don't count. 1 day and 2 day people, they may come 1 day, 2 day. They don't like it. They go. It's okay. But once you are there for 1 month or 2 months and the system is set for you, then you should not slip, because that's dangerous. Then you're losing.
Yeah. That is because of the impatience. Because they now instant coffee, instant idli, instant dosa, everything wants instantly. That is why if you remember some 1 month back or some 15 days back, I also told, why don't you make a pill? I put it and finish it. So
Enlightenment pill.
Enlightenment pill. So that acted in that what's called pill means some device which will increase the probability or advance the nearness to the that acted in that what's called in our retreat. That has really acted. After that retreat, now I can see very clearly my body and mind. Now and even I have why I'm teaching. I thought to my daughter also. I thought to my colleagues also. Why I want to discuss. Not that I have become a teacher. I have become a master. No, only to instead of talking all this politics and all, I have started just casually talking to them like that. Then they are also thrilled, and I'm also. For me, it's like attending another Zoom call myself. So the instant. The people want urgently.
Instant gratification. Yeah, instant enlightenment.
Yeah, instant enlightenment. So, and one more thing, non-availability of adequate number of masters also is one of the reasons. No, I'm not talking about the slip. That for slipping away, that the urgency is the only reason.
Oh, okay, got it.
That's only. And this the reason which I gave, the 50% of the population is not knowing what is meditation and what is soul and what is moksha, and even though the words may be like some salvation and all, but they're not akin to this our moksha and our atma paramatma. That concept is that. That's what. This is what I want to say. But thank you for that retreat. Now I can see. I can, of course, I also at that time also still am missing at points, but many times I hold me back to that soul position and see my mind slightly entering. Sir, may I come in? I'll wait, like that. That is nice. Thank you for that.
Okay, good. So some impact is there. For some people, some impact is there. For some people, a lot of impact is there. It all depends how much we want to be in that consciousness of awakening. Because many of you, I found
somehow that meditation, incorporating that meditation class for 2 days has, and that too for a longer hours, a good number of time. So it means 1 hour plus 1 hour. That has become a habit for me now. Now daily, immediately after waking up, I am doing that. And I have also told in your group, in our group, that you were telling on this last day, you were telling that we were closed our eyes and your voice was there. Only voice you give. That video is not video is also fine, but voice if you give, I can play that, and for 1 hour I can feel the same. Only voice.
I'll ask the administrators. If the voice is ready, administrators, it is give the voice. Okay,
yeah,
so
in that group they can give. So because so that at least sir 1 hour full voice, then that it will be coming. And now also I'm able to do. Okay, thank you.
But you need different. You need for 7 days 7 different voices, but we'll give you.
Okay, that's fine. But one is also.
Yeah, at least 2, 3, 4 voices. So every day something different you have to contemplate. Then you'll be more engaged.
Okay, contemplation, but no. This single contemplation, there's too many ideas, too many things. Really, only one you cling to one.
Okay.
Moksha, that's fine. Unnecessary, too much deviations will deviate the brain, and it will be a food for the brain. Food for the monkey will enter again.
Okay, good. So Keshini, good point. So Keshini.
Shivoham, sir.
Yes, Keshini.
There are many points have already been told, I think. Family pressure,
Good.
Then
Family
not
pressure is
able
a very
to
important point. Family pressure is a very important point, can make you slip out of this. Yes.
next is not able to see sip in themselves.
Okay.
Unable to control 5 senses.
Okay.
Not aligned to the understanding of body, mind, ego. Unexpected fears. Then due to comparison and competition, they are unable to. I think it is worldly, this samsara. And not
Okay.
able to accept ISIS.
So all this is a very advanced reasons you're giving. This is people who are on the path for some time and then they slip. I think you're talking about that. Yeah. Okay. But it's a very valid point, Sukeshni.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sadanand. Sadanand Premchandji Yogini Prakash.
Shivham Guruji.
Yes, Sadanand.
The Pune retreat was really amazing. Actually, yesterday night I came to Hyderabad.
Okay.
That's why I could not able to speak because I was on the journey.
Okay.
And especially I appreciate that whatever the experiment you have shown, that BLK and DRM, they really wonderful. See, this total body will become one cell. We are making one cell. From one cell to again it is coming to body and the world. So how it is coming out? So that experiment really I am enjoyed very much, and that with that I understood that we were born as a single cell with a spark of unique life.
Yes, yes.
So that was really excellent. And moreover, in this question regarding this, and moreover, this retreat is a great milestone in the spiritual life. So together we are having so much of time spending and all together, and you are also along with us. And whatever the questions are there, you are giving the answers for that. 24 hours we are away from the society and away from the house. Really, it is giving a lot of boosts for us. And today's question, I can say that most of the people already told so many points, but my main point is only one point only. That is, deep earning is more important. Deep earning on the God. Say without deep earning, your priority also will not burn. That with deep earning only the priority will burn. With the priority only everything will vanishes. So when you are making a priority, so everything will come under that only. So nothing will stops you to walk in the path of spirituality. My
A very
point is,
beautiful point. Very, very beautiful. And just sometimes what makes you slip is you don't have the deep yearning, mumukshutva.
yes,
Unless we have the deep.
That only will give birth to everything. Success. That will give birth to success of your spiritual life. That is a more important deep earning. With that, your priority will come. Then automatically, when you are having such much of enthusiasm, automatically the guru will be appear. If you hold the guru, and automatically you will pass. So the starting origin is the deep earning is more important. What I thought is.
Okay, good point, Kumar. Well said. Very clear and well said. Thank you, Premchandji Yogini Prakash and Girish Ananda.
Shivam Gurudev.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. As you already told, it is not a time pass. One has to follow the path when he comes to this spiritual path. He starts understanding the delicacy of it. That it is not and simple. One has to sacrifice many things. One has to learn many things new. One has to learn many things new, old. And if he is an extrovert, the maya of clinging and the ignorance very easily attracts him, which diverts him very easily to the present success of the matab, his co-workers, co-passengers, etc. So must, and until and unless one becomes mumukshu, and he follows the path of Patanjali as guided by both the combined effort, one easily slips away in his life. So one has to change the life. He has to be an introvert. Sooner or later, without introvert and keeping all the time SIP is in my life, SIP is in me, SIP is in me. It is not an easy job, and that's why people slip away. Even after I have seen 2-3 years, after 2-3 years, they go wherever and they start pushing, मंदिर की पूजा कर रहे हैं, पहले भगत थे, फिर बाद में चेंज होकर के बस वो भक्ति योग में आ जाते हैं. तो it is not an, it is a long process and it requires the body pleasure. सबसे बड़ा चीज है body pleasure, sensual pleasure को छोड़ना.
प्रेमजी जी, आप इस कॉल पे कितने टाइम से है?
Pardon?
You are on this call from how long?
मैं तो बरसों से धीरे सीख रहा था कुछ.
नहीं, ये कॉल, ये जूम कॉल से कब से हैं जूम कॉल पे?
ये तो आया था I think 1.5 year.
1.5 year हुआ है ना आपको?
हाँ.
तो 1.5 year में आपको क्यों, आप स्लिप क्यों नहीं हुए?
मेरे में वो मुमुक्षत तो बहुत ज्यादा था गुरुदेव, पहले से पिछले 20 साल से. इसलिए मुझे तो एक गाइडेंस की जरूरत थी, आप जैसे महान आत्मा की. तो वो जल्दी ही मिल गया. तो मैं पहले से उसी लाइन में था. मैंने I started my journey with I have more than enough and then enough is enough. And if one starts सत्य, अगर सिर्फ एक सत्य वर्ड साथ में ले ले उसके, वो कभी स्लिप नहीं हो सकता. Only one word is enough. For each and every action he should visualize सत्य. तो चेतना उसकी तरफ आएगी, न कि वो इंटेलेक्ट और चेतना बंद करके उसकी बुद्धि भ्रष्ट करेगी. तो सत्य इज ए मस्ट. अगर आप सत्य को इम्पोर्टेंस दे देते हैं तो आप कभी स्लिप नहीं हो सकते.
So I'm trying to look at people like Premchand ji, who if he could easily have attended the call for few days, few weeks and left it. Many people are like that, who are holding on. When I'm talking about this call, I'm holding on to a belief system. Like today, I was talking to Maharaj Anirudh Acharya ji from Vrindavan. So the point is that
कई राजयोगिनी आ रहे हैं मार्केट में, नित नई शिक्षा देते हैं, मगर उससे कोई भला नहीं होता किसी का भी गुरुदेव. भला तो जब भी होगा जब उसके सत्य पहला वर्ड सत्य अगर उसके लिप पे है तो उसे कोई नीचे नहीं गिरा सकता. फिर
I appreciate. So I believe कितने लोग हैं, कितने गुरु हैं, कितने कथावाचक हैं, they're all talking different things.
That's why.
Yeah, they're talking about 28 type of narak. 28 type of narak, and then
अभी मैं परसों एक बात सुन रहा था, बहुत बड़ा लगा मुझे कि ये धन है, ये सब बेकार है, इससे माया मोह से बाहर निकलना चाहिए. और ये सलाह देने के लिए वो 2 लाख रुपए भाषण देने के लेते हैं. यानी वो मुझे सलाह दे रहे हैं कि इसके बाहर निकलो, और उस सलाह देने के लिए वो 2 लाख प्रवचन के ले रहे हैं. तो आप बताइए फिर वो क्या भला करेंगे किसी का.
हाँ, तो वही बहुत सैड है ना, जो इतना कमर्शियल हो गया ये
इतना कमर्शियल हो गया ये कि. और दूसरी चीज, एक लास्ट वर्ड और, क्लिंगिंग टू माया एंड इग्नोरेंस, दैट इज अ टाइम बाउंड सक्सेस. इसमें हमारे पास टाइम बाउंड सक्सेस नहीं है.
Yes,
it may take 1 life, it may take 2 life, it may take 1 month only.
It all depends. देखिए,
it all depends upon you.
Yeah, it depends upon your speed. How long you take to reach the destination depends on your speed.
Yes, ये क्योंकि टाइम बाउंड नहीं है.
हाँ. Thank you, Premchand ji. Yogini Prakash and Girish Anand. We have 3 more people on the call first.
शिवोहम सर.
शिवोहम
सर, मेरी पॉइंट है कि जो इस एनलाइटन पाथ पे आते हैं और स्लिप हो जाते हैं क्योंकि वो अपनी रियल आईज नहीं खोलते हैं. दे वांट टू बी ब्लाइंड ओनली. वो चश्मा इस संसार का पहन के वो खुश रहना चाहते हैं. they don't want to really go into this after hearing also. So that is why they slip out.
But why is it like that? Why they don't want to?
वो जैसे इतनी points थी ना, they don't give priority. There is fear and many such things which really takes them off from this spirituality.
So there are many reasons what we have gone.
Yes.
Thank you, Yogini. What we have gone through today is that there are so many reasons for how we slip from it. Okay, thank you, Prakash and Girishananda. I have only two hands here, but on the screen I see many hands. Prakash and Girish, are all the hands up or is there some technical problem today? Huh? Where's
6 more hands there after Prakash.
I thought they have already finished the hands there, but you have not put the hands down.
No, they
Prakash
have
and
raised
Girish.
again.
Okay, Prakash and Girishananda.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prakash.
The main reason why people slip away from this path of spirituality is because they follow multiple paths.
Oh,
they follow
beautiful.
this guru, they follow that guru, and they become more confused. This was the case with me. Till I saw your video, first before I was following the Dada Vaswani, then in between I stopped. Then I saw one of your videos, then I came back. So this path of spirituality, you have simplified it. The simplification has helped me come back to the path of spirituality. One thing I would like to say, just as Sri Ravi Shankar is known for his art of living, you will be known for the science of enlightenment. That should be your biggest contribution, I feel. You have made it simplified as well as given a scientific explanation to this path of enlightenment. So I've become a strict follower of you. And now I don't think I will go back from this path of spirituality.
Okay, good, Prakash. Not because of you are following me, but I'm happy that you have found some scientific, logical, practical way. That is very important. That is a sign of awakening. And like I told you, in this particular retreat, although in that moment it looked like people were not awakened, but actually many people got awakened. In that point, it's very rare. It's very rare, but for me, it all depends how long this lasts. How much time this nasha will last? How many people will remain in consciousness? They are the ones who will benefit. Let us see.
One point I would like to say, the main thing is the first step. The first step is the most important. If the first step is right, then you last long.
Yeah.
The first step is realization of the soul and sit. If that is the strong foundation for your further spirituality.
That is awakening. If you realize the soul and sit, then you're awakened. Then the awakening journey continues and what you call full enlightenment. Actually, awakening means the fire has started. Now the fire should not get doused. That's why I'm saying people should not slip away. According to me, many people have, like that matches, what we showed in the retreat, that matches. Many people have got that spark. Now that spark should not get lost. It should not go off. That's the challenge. Thank you. Time is over. Girish Ananda.
It is a choice or decision made by a person midway due to the influence of one or more factors already discussed since 1 hour here. Ultimately, it is a choice of that person.
Correct. Because nobody is going to push you out of that path. It is you are on that path, and if you choose, suppose you don't come on the Zoom call, it's your choice. If you don't ask a question, it's your choice. If you don't, didn't come for the retreat, it's your choice. How come so many people came on the retreat and how come so many people benefited? So many people are so happy about being the benefit of the retreat. But some people have lost it. They lost the opportunity. Okay. So good. Thank you, Girish Ananda. I see few hands quickly. Quick comment. Who are the ones? Please, one by one, give the name and unmute one by one, please.
Sundargiri.
Sundargiri, quick comment, please. Time is over. 9 o'clock.
Hello, sir.
Yes,
Can you hear
Sundar?
me, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, just I want to add one point, sir, that we are not putting enlightenment in the fast. That's the one reason.
Correct. You are right.
Other regions are only soft regions, sir.
Yeah, you are right.
They are
I
not
think you
the
came
fast region,
late.
yeah.
You came little late. This point, enlightenment is not the priority, so you slip. Thank you. Thank you, Sundargiri. Who is next, please? We don't have time. We have to hurry up quickly. Administrator. हाँ?
Rajinder.
राजेंद्र बोलिए, कुछ बोलना है राजेंद्र?
सर 2-3 points अगर if you allow me, sir.
हाँ बोलिए, फटाफट जल्दी बोलिए.
One who cannot make an easy transition from knowing to being.
Okay.
One who has an obsession for his past, future, instead of living in present.
Good.
One who is caught in I-ness, not able to be a witness consciousness.
Okay.
One who goes to pleasures without knowing that till enlightenment we should not follow the pleasures. After enlightenment, when we become Jivan Mukta, we can have, but because those won't have effect on our journey. So 2-3 points chale.
Okay, good point. Yeah, that's the last point. It becomes a roadblock. Ashok Nichani, quickly.
Shivam Sarji.
Haji.
Sarji, 2-3 points more, Sarji. Always remember, I am nothing, you are everything.
Yes.
Second, जो भी करूं प्रभु मैं ये चाहूं तेरा साथ हो हर पल में ये चाहूं.
Okay.
And one more, Sarji, we should be in yoga with the divine.
Very important point. You slip. I don't know whether I told this or not. People who slip out of this amazing path are not in yoga. If you are in yoga, you can't slip. And Girish Ananda gave us the latest yoga. You remember? Girish Ananda gave us Khana Yoga. Khana Yoga. Khana Yoga means even when you are eating, you're eating, every bite you must be in yoga. Hare Prabhu, Vada Pav, Prabhu, Misal Pav, Prabhu, ice cream. In the retreat, you're having bhajan. Enjoying the ice cream also, but in Khana Yoga. Beautiful, very beautiful point. Thank you, Ashok. Last, Sophia and Will. 2 more people. Sophia and Will, let's close.
Thank you, sir. So I feel that if you does not stay in soul consciousness all the time, and you go back in body, mind, and ego, then you slip, right?
Correct. You're right. You're right. Absolutely right.
And then if you don't stay in Satchitanand and happy mode and high frequency always, and say I'm God, and stay with God in you yourself, and stay with your guru also, of course. But we ourselves is God, so we have to stay with our sip.
Yeah.
And all the time.
Good, Sophia.
Even
Many points
eating, walking, everything, whatever you do, stay in soul consciousness that I'm God, I'm happy mode.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Will, last comment, Will?
I have 2 major points. Firstly, there is such chaos in the science of enlightenment. I can't tell you, and you know, and I know, and everybody knows the state of education in this field is abysmal and terrible, and people are very, very confused about it. That's point one. The second point is people do not understand how, if you miss this opportunity to get enlightenment, you are in deep trouble. I can't tell you how dangerous it is. It's not a joke. You must put 100% energy in from the day of your birth. There must be no relaxation. People are putting politics above. They want to destroy Ukraine or do got some big project. This is not important. There is this one single thing that we must put our whole energy and get our family, our friends, and anyone we can grab. This is an absolute emergency. People don't see this. It's very, very dangerous.
Absolutely, completely right. But unfortunately, that's why we are hoping that more and more people in our group, we should not slip. We should have a strong grip of SIP. And this is the trip. And this is a beautiful ship. And
Buddha,
SIP should be SIP should be the priority.
The Buddha
Yes,
had this beautiful simile. He said, if you miss the chance this time, If you go down for a rebirth, he says it's like a turtle coming up to the ocean every 100 years, and there's one little hoop of wood on the surface of the ocean. The turtle comes up every 100 years. He says the chance of you regaining the human birth is even less than the chance of the turtle coming up and putting its head through a little hoop of wood as it floats across the ocean. It is almost impossible. You will not come back.
Good, Will. Very well said. This chance, my dear friends, it's not a golden opportunity. It's not a platinum opportunity. It's a diamond opportunity. It's the biggest opportunity of our life, and we should not slip. And that's why today's session is important. Nobody should slip from this journey. With folded hands, I bow down to you.